Ami Alon is here. He is the former director of the Israeli security agency known as Shin Bet. Also served as a commander of the Israeli Navy.
Let's try to understand the Middle East of today. It is a kind of a saturated area. You mentioned it before. We have Egypt, we have Iran, we have instability, we have Syria, we have problems with Turkey. The world is in a huge economic crisis. So it is becoming much more difficult. And finally, in order to try to not only to understand, but to create some viable strategy, we have to prioritize. We have to try to understand where we have to try to understand where should we start with. And if Now, if you ask me, what is the reality? What should be the future of the Middle East 10 years from now? I'll tell you, it should be based, the whole concept of stability, security, statehood should be based on several parameters. First of all, we have to accept that it is very, very important to create a coalition, a Sunni coalition, that will be led by Turkey. Why Turkey? Because we have to accept the idea that if ever we shall see democracy in the Middle East, it will not be like the Israeli democracy or like the American democracy or like Western liberal democracy. It will be something, hopefully something like Turkey, which is a democracy, which is hopefully something like Turkey, which is a democracy, which is stable, which can prove economic success, and we have to accept,
and which is secular.
Yes, and we have to understand that democracy in the Middle East will have a very strong Muslim flavor. Now, if Turkey, that became a regional power, especially today because events in Syria, because events in Egypt, so this coalition should be led by Turkey. And I believe that although the Israeli-Palestinian conflict is not the major conflict in the Middle East is the Sunni-Shia conflict. Iran is a huge threat. We cannot live with Iran having a nuclear military power. We should not accept it. The question is, how much time do we have? And what should we do? Now, for me, how much time do we have is with a correlation to what should we do. Because if we are going to act unilaterally, without any American or international support, without creating the atmosphere in the Middle East, it is not only that we shall have to face the reaction. Probably it's too late. All what we can achieve with our military power probably is to delay the program for, I don't know, 12, 18, or 6 months.